going on, everybody? I think rush hour traffic's about basically starting right now, so that means we should do this. I need to get on this thing. The highway to hell. No, not really. I think you're not allowed to say that, like bad karma and shit. Anyways, gotta run up here and to my buddy's shop and drop this rim off for him. It's in my backpack. It's a rim to a mini bike. He asked me to do things with it, make love to it. Oh, and relace it for him with the spokes. I guess he took it apart, I don't know why. I think he had a broke spoke and then he replaced it or something. But anyway, yeah, like he's got like 2 more broken ones now anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'm just doing my best with it. I'm bringing it back to him. I'm doing it for free so he can fuck off. But yeah, he asked me if he could build, if I could build it for him, and I was like, yeah, I'll take a look at it. I guess he hit it laced all fucking wrong. But man, he fucking cranked the bitches down, the ones that, you know, like when you get them wrong, you'll have some spokes that stick up way too tall. So he cranked those down so hard that I ended up snapping 2 of them, taking them apart. Like, there's just no way to unscrew them. Like, they were just, they ripped the whole spoke. It's like, good job, dumbass. Fucking took heat to one of them. I took my little torch, like, I was fucking heating it up, trying to, like, get it to loosen up on the threads, but no go. That's alright, it's whatever. He just wants to hurry up and get it, like, halfway there and put it back on the bike, because I guess he's got this thing sold and I was being lazy as shit about getting around and fixing it for him. But again, I'm doing it for free, so fuck him. Anyway, I'm gonna run up there and give that to him. But I had this topic. I was almost killed by one of those, so I have to watch out. Trucks pulling lawnmower equipment are scary. Yeah, my topic was it was a discussion I got with some guys last night at the bar, and the discussion is it has to do with trucks versus cars and accidents and shit like that and safety. And it goes back. I had the same conversation with somebody back in the summer when I took a trip to Arkansas. One of the guys I went with from the local area down here, went up to Arkansas with. He took his Mazda M3 and he pulled like a trailer with it. I know it sounds crazy, but it was a very light trailer, and his bike, it was completely balanced. So there was no real weight on the bumper. It was just pulling the trailer and stopping it, which was a very small whatever trailer, so it was okay. But he was saying he'd much rather be in that than my truck, because not only did his get better gas mileage, but was way safer than my truck was, which had like 2 bikes in it. And I was like, I don't know about that, man. And he kept swearing up and down. And I guess my wife drives it every day. It's a Ford F-150. It's one of the, not the newest body style, but the one just before that, where they didn't really change anything on it. You know, it's like they just changed the look a little bit. It's the same chassis underneath. I told him, I said, I know the body style before that didn't do all that great. Rex had a pretty bad, pretty bad about that. But I was like, dude, I think the new one is like got like a pretty high crash rating on it, if I remember what I read about it correctly. And still though, he swore up and down. He said, well, it's not as good as my car is. And I was like, yeah, but I mean, honestly, do you want to be into a wreck with a car versus a truck? Which do you want to be in? And this is the same conversation I got with somebody last night who had a new car. One of my friends was swearing it was safer than, I like how they always got to bring up, it's safer than your truck. It's like, okay, that makes you cool. Thanks for you know, comparing it to something of mine. I hate people that do that too sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Like the other guy wasn't really doing that, but this guy was doing that kind of thing where he's just like, oh, everything you got, I got better. You pull your dick out, I'll stretch mine an inch longer just to fucking show you off. But yeah, this dude was like swearing up and down to me that like his car was safer than my truck, and it's a little small Japanese compact, and I was like, dude, you have to ultimately think about like just the weight alone. And a vehicle like the truck wreck, I'm going to displace a lot more weight than you are. You know what I'm saying? My crumple zones are way fucking longer because your car's about this short and my truck's like a mile down the road from me when I'm sitting in the driver's seat. You know, it's not like this F-150 in front of me. Like, that's the old body style. It's the one after that one. That one's got one of those tonneau covers on it. But yeah, you know, it's like let's think of the mathematics of it there. And that, he was also mentioning something about the bumper height is wrong on a lot of trucks, and he is right. But the thing is, on the F-150s, it's actually really good. They actually have it set like where it mates car bumpers really well. But he was just content to argue with me that like my car would be demolished. I mean, my truck would be demolished if we ran into each other. I mean, come on, somebody out there help me out here. What do you think? I mean, a big thing with this actually still has a true chassis, not some unibody car, some, you know, steel framed, you know, big rails underneath the vehicle, all bolted together with more steel all around it. It's really not going to be as safe as a small Mazda. Man, I don't know about that. I have to call BS on that one. Not to mention, like, I'm up higher. I mean, think about this too. I tried to bring up this scenario. I said, okay, you're rolling down the road and an 18-wheeler changes lanes into your vehicle. Do you really want to be in that vehicle, or do you want to be in my truck? Oh, I'd rather be in my car. Like, really? That's really what you want to say? Where, like, the tires of the 18-wheeler will easily run over it? With mine, they'll get hung up a little bit at least before they crush the cab and squish me? I don't know about that. I can't, you know. I'm not always saying bigger is better, but I mean, come on, for fuck's sakes. The truck is a much more heavy object. It's going to displace something a lot harder. Like, if we ran the fuck into each other, you're going to stop and go the other way. I'm just going to slow down quite a bit. Imagine like a head-on accident. Gotta be horrible. I mean, both vehicles would be totally fucked, and we'd more than likely be very hurt, but I'm still saying, you know, I think you'd fare a lot better. That's like saying, oh man, my helmet's fucking way better. I'd rather be in a wreck with my fucking, on my bike than in your fucking car. Alright, maybe that's a bit extreme, but whatever. I gotta go here to my buddy's little scooter shop thing. I'm gonna look like I'm goddamn N13 or something pulling into here. Little scooter shop place up here. Of course the back door isn't open. Usually is. They sell like scooters and like little go-karts and shit here. Alright. Oh yes, the stop thing. Laters.